Linear search is a very basic searching algorithm that inspects each element in an array or list sequentially one by one. It starts at the beginning and continues until it finds the target element or reach the other end. Coming to the explanation of the code, in the first line we use a def keyword to define a function called linear search that takes array and target as its parameters, where array is a list of numbers and the target is the number we are searching for in the list. Here we used for loop to iterate through each element in the list of array. Here we used length function to determine the length of the array. In the next line we are using if statement to check whether if the element is equals to the target element or not. If it finds a match, it returns the index of the element in the list. If the function goes through all the elements in the list and does not find a match for the target, then it returns -1. Until now, we have defined this linear search function. In the following part of the code, we created a list called array with some numbers and sets the target to 2. Then we call the linear search function with the array list and the target numbers as the arguments and stores the result in a variable called index. Finally, in this if statement, we check whether the index is not equals to -1 or not. The -1 value, we get it from the return statement. If it is not -1 means the target number was found in the list. So it prints element found at index and the index value. If the index is -1, then it means that the target number was not found. So it prints elements not found in the list, which is in the else part. Now let's go through linear search working animation. As we can see in this working video, we have given the target value as 2 and it iterated through the list sequentially until it find the target element, and then it returned the index as 4. To the applications of linear search, basic spell checkers often rely on linear search to compare an input word against a dictionary of correctly spelled words. And we often use this in finding specific contact information, such as in a phone book or contact list. When you scroll through your contacts on your phone or look up a name in a dictionary, you are essentially using a form of linear search to find the contact details you need. Coming to execution part of the code, here we are giving target element as 2 and the element is present at the index 4. Let's check it by executing the code. Here as you can see, element is found at index 4. Let's check a failed case. Let us give the target element as 99. Let's check whether it returns the index or not. As you can see here, the else part has got executed because the target is not found in the list. So the else part element not found in the list is executed. What is binary search? Binary search is a fast searching algorithm which works on the principle of divide and conquer. Binary search is used to find the position of a target value within a sorted array. It works until the target value is found or the interval is empty. Coming to the explanation of the code, in the first line we use a def keyword to define binary search function that takes these 4 as its parameters, where this represents the array and the target is the number which we are searching for, and these low and high are the indexes of the array. In the next line, it enters a while loop that continues as long as the low index is less than or equals to the high index. Inside the loop, for finding the middle element of the array, we use this formula and assign it to the mid variable. In the next line, we use if statement to check whether if the target value is equal to the middle element of the array or not. If it is equal, then the index of the middle element is returned to the code. If the target value is not equals to the middle element, then we check if the element at the middle index is less than the target and update the low index to mid plus 1 to search in the right half of the current range. Else, we update the high index to mid minus 1 to search in the left half of the current range, whether the value is either found in the right side or left side of the array. Then we go back to this step and repeat these steps until the target element is found or the search space is exhausted. If the value is not found in the array, then the search ends and we return this -1 to the code. Based on what we have discussed, let's see it in an animation. In this animation, we have taken an array of size 10 and the element to be searched is 2. We check the low is less than or equals to high, then we divide the array by using this formula. As the search element 2 is less than the mid, so this part of the code is executed and we are going to repeat these steps until the searching element is to be found. We again check whether the value is equals to the mid or not. As 3 is not equals to 2, again the steps execute. As we know, these steps executes until the target element is found or the search space is exhausted. So we again go to this step and we check as the mid is equals to target or not. As you can see, the mid is equals to the target element. We return this mid. Coming to the code, here the binary search function ends. And this is the code initialization part. Here we are assigning this list to this array and the target element as 4. We call this binary search function here and this code execute and the result, whether the element is found or not found, is stored in this result part. If the result is not equals to 1, then we print element is found at the index and result, else we print not found. Coming to the execution part of the code, here we are taking sorted array as an input. Here taking sorted array is necessary because binary search is specifically designed for searching in sorted data. If you want to search in unsorted data, then you need to use first sorting algorithms like merge sort and then you should use binary search on that data. Coming to the code, we are taking 4 as an target. Let's execute the code. Here as you can see, 4 is present at index C. Let's check it with a failed case. Here as you can see, the else part not found is executed because it is not present in the array. That's it for the today video. Thanks for watching.